What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This weekend is the weekend to get grinding on the game, to get through them prestiges and to level up all them guns, because as you know, the weapon level XP has been really slow, at least I felt like anyways. Trying to get up them levels to unlock them better attachments is just taking too long, and I've already gotten the guns gold by the time I'm able to actually unlock them new attachments to make it easier. So hopefully now with the double weapon XP we're going to be able to fly through these levels and fly through the levels on prestige as well. And for zombies players we also have double gobblegums, which is going to make earning them gobblegums a lot easier, and then it's going to translate into making the Easter eggs a lot easier to do as well, especially because we know that terminus Easter egg is quite difficult to do. So earning them ultra gobblegums, max ammo gobblegums, perkaholics, it's just going to make that whole experience a lot easier and better for zombies players, and a lot worth your while playing zombies this weekend. So make sure we all hop into them zombie games and fly through and stack up on all of our gobblegums. The first map we've got added to the game is Nuketown, and it's bringing back that original Nuketown look from Black Ops 1, which a lot of people are kind of a bit mixed feelings on, saying that it's lazy from the developers. But the main developer from Nuketown stated that majority of the player base now has never played the original Nuketown, because obviously in the other games, in Black Ops 2 we had Nuketown 2025, Black Ops 3 we had Nuketown, and then Black Ops Cold War and Black Ops 4 it was a different iteration of Nuketown. So the new player base has actually not experienced this original Nuketown, which came out 14 years ago, which kind of makes me feel like I've hit Unk status, that I've been playing this map on repeat for 14 years, just seeing it change over time. Now the good thing about this multiplayer is that the gunplay is really good. I think all the guns are really balanced, and there's not too many guns really standing out dominating lobbies. Now the Tanto may be an exception to that rule, because I feel like in core I'm definitely getting lasered by the Tanto at any range. But alongside the Omni movement is pretty fun and cool. It's very different to how we've played Call of Duty before. It's making the gameplay very fast, but as well at the same time it's kind of making it feel like a constant blender or a meat grinder, where everyone's just clashing in the middle of the map and it's just sliding around everywhere. Everyone's diving, sliding backwards, sliding forwards. You don't really have a second to get a reload off, so you kind of have to use extended mags if you want to be going on some streaks in the middle of the map, or you want to be pushing around and moving, and make sure you're not staying too still, because people are just going to slide up behind you. Combine this with the fact that majority of the maps are pretty small and similar in size to Nuketown, so there's not much room to be moving around on the map, so you're constantly in action and a constant battlefield. And this brings me on to what's bad about the game and what I feel like it's not doing really well with the game so far. It's the map pool. This may be one of the worst map pools of all time in Call of Duty, with a standout map just being red cards, because that map honestly could be one of the worst maps I've ever played in Call of Duty history. Now this just could be that we know the game is in development for 4 years with 4,000 devs, however many devs there was. Maybe at the start of the development Omni movement was never supposed to be a thing, and the maps are supposed to play out like how maybe Black Ops 2 played out. Just like the face-off mosh pit, every player is really just running recon, because how small the map is, you want to get that advantage when you spawn in of having wall hacks. Basically it's essentially just wall hacks given to players for running 3 perks, and it's a no-brainer for everyone to run them, because if an enemy is pushing up towards your spawn and they're in that house, you know where they are at all times. Now this is completely changing how Nuketown usually played out, because people would be able to spawn trap, and you'd have that game knowledge to be able to know where the spawns are and where to be to not flip them spawns. But that's just gone now. People are just pre-aiming, pre-firing, especially on hardcore. People are just shooting you through the walls, because the walls on this map for some reason are just made out of cardboard. There's no reinforcement behind any of these walls, so it's actually hindering yourself pushing up to spawn, because you're engaging in this battle that you're already at a disadvantage with the people spawning in from their spawn, because you're located through the walls. So it's actually encouraging players to just sit back, camp and hold angles, which is really having an effect on the game as well, because people are doing it for headshot grinds as well, holding angles, but it's just making people not want to push up towards spawn, because they're actually just going to get killed more if they push up. So you may as well just hold the angles and let people come out of the spawns and then engage in combat. Recon is definitely the standout issue with the game at the moment, because it's not really worth your while using strategist or enforcer specialists, because they're not as overpowered. Maybe if you want for XP, like I'm using strategist a lot on Nuketown, especially hardcore Nuketown, getting that XP from using counter UAVs and UAVs to go through the levels a lot faster and try get up the prestiges. Now season 1 is coming on the 14th of November, which is just under 2 weeks away, and it's going to bring new weapon blueprints, operator skins, loading screens, and it's going to bring new maps. So I'm hoping Treyarch are listening to the community. I'm going to update the maps to play better with the Omni movement system, because they have had a bit more time to get feedback from the community and change the maps that are already in development, because of course these maps would have been in development before the game came out, just not finished yet. And maybe they can make a slight change to Recon, maybe how Recon works on smaller maps, because it's just punishing players too much who are not using Recon and who are just trying to push up and play that aggressive playstyle, because it's not worth it at the moment in the game. Skill-based matchmaking is definitely prominent, but I really don't feel like it's having too much of an impact on how I thought the game would be playing like. Because in the beta I kind of felt like I was playing a competitive game in every single lobby I was getting into. But at the moment I'm kind of having just a lot of fun on multiplayer. Just run around. Like, some lobbies are of course worse than others, but then you're going to get put into a lobby that's not too bad. And it's good for the camera grind, because the camera grind playstyle is definitely different to how people who with high KDs are going to be playing. I feel like a lot of people with high KDs are going to be sticking to the normal game modes and not ruining their KDs playing these mosh pit game modes. Maybe they'll be on Nuketown, but definitely for the face-off mosh pit, you're not going to have that great of a KD, especially if you're playing on hardcore going for them camos, because you're going to be getting killed straight off spawn with the recon specialist as well. Now, there is just people sliding around everywhere and diving around everywhere, but they're just making use of the Omni movement, and it's just a completely different style of gameplay that we have had definitely in recent years. It's a lot faster than how Modern Warfare is played out. Combining the Omni movement with the fact that the servers aren't stable enough to account for all the movement that's going on, it's making for some really weird moments and some really weird hitbox registers. Like, I've heard some people talk about skill-based damage. Now, I'm not too sure how true this is, but I have seen clips of some people putting maybe 6-7 bullets from behind in with an AR, and this person just turns around and 2 to 3 bullets maybe, then that's it, they're gone. Now, this could be down to connection issues, but there's a lot of evidence here for the skill-based damage. Now, I'm hoping that it's not true. I'm hoping that it's just connection issues, because you shouldn't be getting hindered if you're playing well in the lobby, that these people are able to just come back and essentially use 2 or 3 bullets of the same gun maybe and kill you. Now, I'm hoping they fix how the XP works in zombies. I know the double XP weekend is going to help, but at the moment I feel like zombies, the level XP system is working way too slow compared to how multiplayer is. It's taking you a few hours just to go up a few levels, and it's definitely hindering you if you want to be getting through them procedures as fast as possible. So I feel like it's not worth it if you're grinding for XP. And obviously zombies is a really fun game out this year, and I think this may be one of the reasons why Black Ops 6 has reached its highest ever player count on Call of Duties. I think it's from zombies, apparently that's what the rumour is. So that's all from me here today. Make sure you leave your thoughts on not just Nuketown, not just the double XP, but the whole experience of the game, be it campaign, zombies, multiplayer. I want to hear what people are thinking of the game and not just have my own opinion. I want to hear what other people are thinking as well. So if you want to see more videos like this, zombies tutorials, multiplayer gameplay, zombies gameplay, make sure you comment and like the video and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching.